we do actually first. Pardon? Yeah, I'm being consistent. That's why I'm asking the question. So I begin from actually or from national? Actually. So I start from actually. Yes. Okay. This is a group that likes their job. When I was a child, I was taught to greet in, is it actually or Lango? I don't know. When you say Kopango, what is that language? Eh? That is the language because of that closeness. So I'll read some of the areas you'll hear and Lango, others will be in Sekaramoja, etc. Oh, I think we need some ice. These projects have got a lot of oil seeds. I think sunflower, etc. The water for incomes. Then we have uh, the solar powered irrigation systems. We are already feeling the heat, and that means that in such temperatures, you can't easily do cultivation. But we are saying that no, you should do cultivation throughout the year. And that is why the we have the northern, sorry, I was focusing on the national. That's why I was skipping some things. Okay. I think this is okay. Yeah. So they are still the same that I was reading, as you can see. The solar powered irrigation. Then we have we have the Northern Uganda Farmers Livelihood Improvement Project. We have East and Central Africa Agricultural Transformation Project. We have support for external markets for flowers, fruits, and vegetables. Water for smallholder agricultural production project. Most of us are smallholder farmers, so this is a project for us. Resilient livestock value chain project. Restoration and preservation of the critically endangered fish species. We have a fish factory in Abonata. We have improving food safety in markets, enhancing agricultural production quality and standards for market access. In the Then we have the mineral regulation infrastructure project, and then the gas that we use for cooking. So these projects are important, especially, I know you're hearing that these projects are being done in Hoima, Obunyoro region, but I'm reading them for you yet we are in Acholi. but they are important for you because, like we all know, fuel prices are always going higher. So if we produce our own fuel here, if we refine our own fuel, it means that the prices of fuel go down. Is that advantageous? Yes, because it reduces your expenditure on fuel. What happens? You are able to spend on other areas, even investment of the income that you earn. Then also, it's still on petroleum. We have byproducts. And these byproducts, we are going to establish the petrochemicals industry. This industry is the one where my colleague was talking about fertilizers. This is where they're going to come from. And these fertilizers are helpful in our gardens. So you are in Agago, it is produced from Koima, but it is useful to you because it is sold at our prices. I've been hearing that we are producing, I will come to that program, but we are producing buses in Uganda. And these buses, we are selling them at half the price at international level. So that means that when we produce something local here, we sell it at lower prices and we benefit more. Then we have also in the tourism, I've picked one project which I think is sprung in this area. It's in Padel. Yes, so like I said, it's actually brotherhood and what. So we made in Padel, but it is within the Choli region. So Prang Cultural Center is one of the projects we look at establishing, attract tourists in this area. We also look at development of historical monuments for tourism across districts of Uganda. Then the development of the independence monuments as well across the different districts in Uganda. So these are all important projects for Agavo as well. Then in private sector development, I told you we are looking at increasing the survival of our small farms that have been dying. And also, we are looking at now moving them towards higher levels in terms of size. So we are investing of markets. And this is specifically mentioned in Naropeche, which is a division in Gulu City. But beyond that, we are also constructing markets across the different districts in Uganda. So much as we are establishing a market in Naropeche, but we are also constructing markets in the different districts in Uganda. Preparedness. I think disaster preparedness and response is key. Then, in transport, this is where I think your most appetite would be. I don't know, is it true? Am I saying okay? So I understand. Now we are looking at rehabilitation of district roads. Okay, we are looking at streamlining management of motor vehicle registration. We are looking at the Northeastern Road Corridor Asset Management Project. Then we are looking at constructing 66 selected bridges across the country, including Agabo. So as you're coming from Iran, so if you wish to connect to Iran City business, this is your road. It is in that area, but for Agabo, because you go there for business. Then we have rural bridges. So now we have that rural bridge infrastructure development project. You have seen some bridges are being constructed along the roads, but also in the rural areas. Why? It's because of that project. Achak Moyo Afoji. Is this your project? No, but it is in the West Nile. And some of you go to West Nile? Oh no. But even you have wives there. So some of you even born that side. So this is your project. Then we have upgrading Rengunye, Apak, Lira, Acholbu road. It's ongoing. Yes. That is what I'm saying. So we have projects that are already ongoing and those that are going to start. So I'm reading for you all those projects we are prepared for actually and the neighboring areas, right? So we have, otherwise if you don't plan for it, then it won't go. I hope you get me there. Then we have the Achak Ropi still comes in. Then community roads. So we are looking at upgrading community roads in the project called Upgrading of Community Roads Improvement Project. We have a park leader run. That is your project. Not yours. It's for Padel. Why are you distancing yourselves from Padel? It doesn't even come here. When I saw Quran, I thought it comes here. But as you're going there, you go through the road. You've never used that road. Wow, okay. We skip that road. Okay. We have, so do you go to the road? No. And you have no plans of going there. Okay, I'll skip this road to the Koro Lira Camden Road. Is that true? You don't use that road? No. All right. But they are important for the people of Agago. Some are specifically in Agago. Some are not. You haven't had anything. You haven't had anything for Agago. Okay. Now let me re-explain myself. Okay? Like in the beginning, I said we coordinate or we support planning for districts and ministries. Let's listen to each other. And in the beginning, I said we support planning in the ministries and districts. Okay? The district produces your plan. And when the cow that's good information. Okay, so we have airports in the, we're having the Kilepo airport and also the Arua airport. Why these are important for you is because today we have only two airports, in Hoima and in Entebbe. Now you can compare the distance from here to Hoima or Entebbe and Karamoja or Arua, which one is better? So Karamoja is the simplest, not so? So that's why that project is important for you. So if you're looking at flying, you don't need to go to Entebbe. National Road Network. Is that yours? Let me explain this project. We are constructing bridges along the different national roads. The road which is coming here, I saw myself the bridges are being constructed. All others are to be constructed. Is that true? And that's a national road. What we mean by national road is a road that is connecting you to other areas. Okay, so that is your project because it helps you link to other areas. You don't live in isolation. Okay, as you go to Kampala or other parts, if you want to cross the Nile, you use Karuma Bridge. So the new Karuma Bridge will be constructed. Okay, and that is to enable you, first of all, be able to use the ferry if you prefer to use that, because the current bridge is short, does not allow you to use ferries, but also to allow the railway line to cross. So if you are having heavy goods, you are a dealer, a business person, you want to transport your goods from Congo, from wherever,